So what has the competition been like between you and some of these wide receivers?
Wide receivers is good. We got a talented group over there, and it gets competitive every day. But those guys make us better. So
What have been the most notable matchups?
Notable matchups, man. I wouldn't say there's really one like specifically, but I have battles with the tight ends. I will say that. Being at safety, I'm on the tight ends a lot, and we got some big physical ones that can run routes good. So I would say that's been the group I've been battling with.
We've also seen you have some battles with Jacob Cowing. What have those been like? And what do you guys say to each other? And where does you guys draw the line in terms of competitiveness?
Yeah, no. We make each other better, and when we're out here, we're competitors. So obviously, there's gonna be some chipping and but once we go in the locker room, it's hey, bro.
Yeah.
On this play, how could I have been better? You know what I'm saying? What makes it harder for you? That kind of deal. Me and him are always doing that, and we both know out here, tempers flare and stuff. That's just football. So it's all fun and it's competitive. It makes us better.
Chuck said you've grown mentally a lot over the years. How do you think you have improved in that area?
Yeah, I mean, obviously understanding the game, but also just next play mentality. Just like that. That play's over with. Attack the next play. I think that's been probably the biggest thing for me. But having Akina in the room, Coach Ridge, Coach Cecil, just learning the game more, learning concepts, learning the whole defense, has been a big thing. So.
Collectively, how do you take in information from those three guys in the secondary?
Yeah, no, you just do the best you can. In meetings, taking notes. You get a lot of information every meeting. So it's. Akina almost has to slow down sometimes because he's like, man, I don't even know if I want to give you guys that yet. But no, it's cool. Everybody's in there taking notes, trying to get better, and just try to take it out here to the field.
Do you learn any life lessons from a guy like Akina?
Oh yeah. No, his meetings, he definitely throws a lot of different things in there. I think one that he always reiterates to us is, not everything's a big deal, because if everything was a big deal, nothing would be a big deal. And he always talks about kind of like that's something he would talk about at his house and how he is with us, and I really like that personally. And I think a lot of messages like that hit our guys, so that's good.
What do you make of that idea? Does it sort of help you to relax a little bit, or not put too much pressure on yourself?
Yeah, I think it's more of just him trying to get across what's really important. What are things we could work on, but also what are things we just need to we need to be correct on that. And I think that's a big thing, because it lets us focus on one thing for that day, or this week, and it helps us get better.
What do you make of the new faces on defense, and how is it in comparison to last year when you guys started?
Yeah, a lot of new faces, a lot of talent, a lot of young guys. I would say all the new faces have made us better for sure. Just getting comfortable in the defense. A lot of those guys are brand new to the system, so once they get comfortable, it's gonna be great.
How big of a factor has that been for the guys who've come back, having the same defensive coordinator, the same system, 2 years in a row?
Yeah, no, I mean, coming back the following year in the same defense is that. That's best case scenario, because you're just refreshing yourself, and then you're just taking it to another level. You're not kind of starting from scratch. So.
How many different defensive coordinators have you had in your college career?
My college career, I had. Coach Nansen would be my third.
Third?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Which some guys have had even more than that.
Yeah.
Who've been here.
Yeah, some guys who were here before me. Yes, sir.
What's the challenge? What makes it hard? What about changing all the time? What's the challenge there?
Like I said earlier, when you come back the next year in the same system, you get to grow off what you did last year. And so a new system, you got to just go right back to ground zero. So just growing in that knowledge, taking it to the next level.
So you're a Chandler guy. What do you make of Arizona's emphasis on in-state recruiting and the number of guys that they're getting this year?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. It's awesome. Whenever I see guys coming out of the Phoenix area, Chandler, of course.
One more question.
It makes me happy. I'm a Chandler guy. I love being from Arizona. I love telling people that. I love representing. So whenever an Arizona kid is in the facility or whatnot, I always say what's up.
Yeah.
And kind of tell them we got something special going here.
So last year you had a really strong ending to the season. Out of the last few games, really making an impact. What was clicking for you in those few games?
Yeah, I think just kind of like going back to my, you know, mindset of just like playing ball, just not thinking too much, kind of how I was in high school, just not thinking, just knowing I already know what's going on, just go play. And I think that's where I was last year at the end of the year. I was just playing.